From the studios in Wallace Hall on Troy State's campus, this is the TSU Nightly News, bringing Pike County's news as it happens. From TV5, this is the TSU Nightly News, the latest in news, weather, and sports with Jeff May and the entire TV5 news team.
Now, TSU Nightly News.
From the studios of Troy State University Television, this is TSU Nightly News. From the campus of Troy University, this is TrojanVision Nightly News.
From the campus of Troy University, this is TrojanVision Nightly News.
The high-definition digital production center on the Troy campus, with news from Troy University locations around the world. This is TrojanVision Nightly News.
From the high-definition production center of Troy University's broadcast and digital network at Troy, Alabama's International University, this is TrojanVision News.
From Troy University's broadcast and digital network Earl Hutto studio, this is TrojanVision News. From Troy University's broadcast and digital network Earl Hutto studio, this is TrojanVision News.
You know, back in the mid-'60s, I don't think any one of us could imagine a radio and television station on Troy campus. But Kenneth Crosland, the university librarian at that time, he envisioned that when they began to draw up the plans for the new library building. And in that first floor was to be a resource center. Okay, so within that, you know, you had audiovisual, you had printing, you had photography, but he also had vision enough that he actually designed the building to have a radio and TV studio and facility. What really got us going in terms of what we know as TSU-TV is that we had a gentleman in town, his name was Harold Freeman. He got together some investors and they actually built the first Cablevision company in Alabama. But that's what really got us started, because it enabled us to actually get on a channel of Troy Cablevision, put us on channel 7, which, you know, back then there weren't very many cable channels, so we were on a prime, really a prime channel that a lot of people would, even in searching, would find us there and look at us, you know, view us.
TSU is the only university in the state to have its own television station and 100,000-watt radio station on campus. Both stations are instrumental in providing news, entertainment, and public service programs while giving practical on-the-job training for journalism students.
A question that we often encountered when dealing with our immediate supervisors, and all the way up to the chancellor, is, okay, so what's the next level? You know, where are we going next? What do the big boys do that we're gonna, you know, do better, that we're gonna attack and do better? And I'm like, nobody else does what we do. Point of pride, you know, in whatever year we beat out Florida for Mark of Excellence in the Society of Professional Journalists, and you know, in the region and nationally, and had a plaque by the door. And I often would say to university administrators a lot, so when's the football team beat Florida? Because we beat them last year. You know, when's the such and such team beat the University of Florida? On the road in Gainesville, because that's where they handed me that plaque. How long, yeah, how's that going? You're always asking, what's the next step? You know, what's the next level we got to get to? What are they doing that we're not doing? I'm like, nobody's doing this because one, it's too expensive. Two, they're chicken.
The 3 newscasts 5 days a week is so important because nobody else does this. We've checked and we know that we are unique in this way. And it takes a certain kind of student to do it. And that's the reason that not everybody does it. The students have to be committed. They have to be dedicated. They have to want to put in that kind of effort. So it takes a special kind of student to accomplish something like this. And that's why we're so proud of it. That's why we talk about it all the time, is because we're unique. And it's not something that everybody can do, but our students can handle it, and that's what makes them special.
There are some campuses around us that do journalism program. One of them does a pre-recorded show on Friday. One of them, they work with the professional station, but the students don't get hands-on experience. And by the time some of the stations that do that one pre-tape show on Friday, we've done 14 other shows that week.
No one else does 3 live 30-minute newscasts a day, 5 days a week. All student produced. Students are doing every element of what we do here, and that's important. The students are learning. They are getting hands-on experience. They are coming in here and preparing themselves for the next level. They are getting jobs because of what they do here. I have people ask me all the time, like, how do y'all do it? How do you do 3 live news? I have other universities contact me. How do you do 3 live newscasts a day? Because we've been doing it for 50 years.
On the first floor of Wallace Hall is the fastest growing journalism program in the state of Alabama. The Hall School of Journalism provides training in broadcast and print journalism. Broadcast students receive stimulating classroom education, but their on-the-job training and internships provide the practical skills necessary to join the professional workforce.
Every university has things they're known for. In a lot of them, it's football. In others, it's basketball. Beyond that, every university has things it's known for, things that it has an identity for, things they're really good at. Troy has had, as long as TrojanVision's been around longer, you know, Troy's got some points, some real points of pride. Sound of the South is a big deal at Troy. School of Business, turns out some hecka accountants and bankers. The nursing school has a long and great streak. And the School of Journalism and Communication, and I will say, you know, I'll say without any qualification, TrojanVision, before that TSU-TV, is right in there with all those other things. It's one of the things we are known for in the region, certainly among television stations.
If it weren't for the students, what would be the point? You know, we could have a channel, but the newscast is what people want, and that's what they tune in for. Alums tune in for it. Community members tune in. They find out what's going on here on campus. So having the students here and them, they are the priority. They are the mission of TSU-TV, TrojanVision, whatever it's called throughout the years. They were the mission. They were the part. They are the reason why we exist, is to give them an opportunity to learn and go out and be professional broadcasters. And when they come through these doors and they work at this television station, they increase their chances of getting a job infinitely. I tell students, I can never guarantee you a job when you work here, but I can guarantee you will improve your chances of getting a job by being in this studio.
It's one of the greatest things that I love. It's also one of the biggest things that I hate, is seeing students go. But I love the fact that we have such a high hiring rate out of TrojanVision, and the fact that pretty much all of our students will graduate on Friday and go to work on Monday if they are not already working before that graduation.
Connectivity is at the heart of TrojanVision. We connect the students together when they're here at the station. We connect parents to their kids after they leave them here at campus. TrojanVision parents turn on the TV and they see their children working as professional journalists. Non-TrojanVision parents turn on the TV and see their kids getting to enjoy college. And then for people who are outside of the university who have no real connection to the campus, they turn on the TV and they see what's going on here. So connectivity is really at the heart of what TrojanVision provides for everybody.
Number one, in meetings and everywhere else, I always tried to direct the value of TSU-TV to students, to student training, okay? I think it's much more than that. I think we were put under the arm of public service for a reason. I think it's been a good public service, you know, and I think it's had great impact on enrollment, for example. Obviously, we've got some real skillful, intelligent students to come in because of TSU-TV. So I think it's been a great value to the university in many, many ways. I suppose that it could have faltered in the early years, but we just kept it going one way or the other. We kept it going. So it's mind-blowing to see what you folks are doing now and how you're doing it and the impact you guys are making.
In the 50 years that TrojanVision has been in operation, it has seen and taught many generations of student journalists. As for the current group of students, they say they're grateful for all of the opportunities that the program has allowed them.
I've met so many friends, I've met so many cool people, and I've learned so much. I've been able to cover so many stories like the 2025 Selma Jubilee March, and I've also covered several crime stories, several political stories, and I've really developed my style as a journalist.
I was already planning to make this my career, but this helped me realize this was the right career choice for me. And now I'm here every day. I'm covering anything from sports to what's happening in the city to what's happening on campus.
I'll go into the real world with experience and understanding how it works, so I can be ahead already in whatever job I go to.
The work experience isn't the only thing that this current generation appreciates about the program. A few others say TrojanVision's legacy lies in the community it creates just as much as the opportunities it presents.
I've made really close friends and have learned a lot about working in news. It's just a place where I can come and be comfortable with everyone here.
I immediately clicked with people, and that has always been very hard for me, especially before college. This group of people really just accepted me, and I found love in journalism.
And it is that same community and love for journalism that TrojanVision hopes to instill in its students for many more years to come.